I'm making this video to talk about Floyd, because I think it's really disturbing to have. I mean, personally, I used to think this guy was one of those smart politicians, scholars. I was one of those people as well who believed that without him, the EFF will collapse. And I realized that's not true. The EFF currently has actually been doing great since he has left. No issues whatever, to prove that he is not all that which he said he was, or which we were made or were led to believe that he was. But let's park the EFF thing and what we were led to believe that he was in the EFF. Let's look at the lies that this guy has told in the past few months. This guy left the EFF. He went to the MK. He said the MK was the only viable vehicle that will lead to our masses being liberated quickly. That's what he said when he left the EFF. MK was the viable vehicle, the fastest one. And he said he's going to be a ground force. He doesn't need a position there. He get there, he's made a coordinator. From the coordinator, he was made the Secretary General. Later on, when they removed him, based on that Bushiri Malawi visit, he went to Newsroom Africa, interviewed by Ziana Ngobo. He then said the trip to Malawi was sanctioned by the party and the president. The president, Jacob Zuma, knew about it. And there were no issues around that. He went to the interview on the SABC with Mzwandile Mbeje. He said the same that he said with Ziana Ngobo. Fast forward that, MK is a presser, he's been removed as a secretary. He said he's going to cooperate, no issues. A week later, Floyd is where, actually, before even we get to a point where he's going to do this Maibuye consultation thing, when the time that he was at the MK, he then says, that's the part of the lies, all the time I'm saying is the lies of Floyd Shivambu. We were misled about Jacob Zuma. We were misled about this and that. I don't know who misled him, but he's an amoeba and he's a chameleon. He changes color all the time. It's pulled in, also been pulled in different directions. After that press of the MK where he was removed as Secretary General, then he started this consultation process, Yamaibuye. The first meeting at Midrand, or the first president Midrand, he then said there, he has learned a lot. This guy said, I've learned a lot from Jacob Zuma that I've ever learned in the 10 years that I was with the CIC, or being the deputy president of the EFF. I learned a lot with Jacob Zuma in the few months that I learned in the 10 years that I was the deputy president of the EFF. That's what Floyd said. We thought, okay, that's good enough. Maybe that's true. Let's test those theories. Jiggy, as this Maibuye consultation thing are happening and are continuously gaining momentum, now people at MK are taking drugs, people are doing this, Zuma is controlled, but Zuma is still a great leader. As we move now, Zuma is no longer the great leader. Zuma is this and that. Zuma is deciding matters of the party with his family. They are all chowing money. That's Floyd. All the things that he is saying are things that they keep changing every day. Like I said earlier, I'm one of the people that believe that this guy is a scholar, is smart. And I say this with all due respect that I would have believed and accepted when he came out and said, look, I was wrong about Jacob Zuma. I was wrong about the MK. And I apologize to those that have made to believe that MK was the viable vehicle to do 1, 2, 3. Say that publicly. Don't go behind and go lie like you've lied when you left. He left EFF and I pretend that MK is like the only vehicle that will lead to a speedy economic freedom in our lifetime. That's what he said. Now MK didn't work out. He's saying something totally different as well. Zuma is that, MK is that. When is he going to take accountability? When is he going to take accountability? My issue is Floyd Shivambu is disingenuous. Floyd Shivambu is a coward. This is my view. Floyd Shivambu is very disingenuous. He's a coward. He's a seller. He will sell you out. He can sell his brother. He will continue selling all the people that he works with him. He has left the party that he himself started, as is now doing this consulting process, unprovoked. What makes these followers of Maibuye now believe that he will stick it out? What is going to trigger this amoeba? What is going to trigger this guy who's a chameleon to leave this Maibuye thing? What is going to happen? Because this is a guy that can leave his own creation. What is going to stop him from now leaving this Maibuye thing? Because he doesn't have a backbone. He keeps moving the goalpost. He keeps changing his statements. And it's a pity that South Africans, we are then dribbled. We are easily convinced by the people. We don't even ask, but no, man, wait, Chief. You've just said last week, Jacob, you learned something more from Jacob Zuma. When did it change now? You've just, when you were in the EFF, you've said Zuma was a dictator. What has changed? Nobody's asking this thing. He's now acting as if he's the Messiah. He's going to change things. The things that he's raising now during this consultation process is stuff that he knew about, that there's no proper rules in Mpumalanga, there's no water in Giyani. Why would it be solved now? Because there's a my way consultation process. Why didn't he do those things when he was member of the EFF as a deputy president? Why he didn't fix all those issues when he was member of the MK as secretary general? What will make it possible now when he's just a party that we don't even know if it's a party or it's a Stokvel? We don't even know why. My issue with Floyd is he has no backbone. He will stab his brother anytime. He's not a brother's keeper, this one. He will sell you anytime. Those who are with him currently, they must watch out. This is not a guy. This is not the guy that we thought he was. And nobody is asking this question to say, but Chief, hang on, you can't keep changing this statement every day and we're clapping, we're thinking, why are people clapping for someone that keep changing statement every day? No, Floyd must construct himself. Floyd must then come back to himself. And then, for me personally, if he can come say, I was sorry, South Africa, I've misled you. I was not misled this time. I misled you people when I said MK was the viable vehicle to lead us to economic freedom in our lifetime. He must say that. Then I will start listening to him.